fucking bet against me. Bet against me. Tell me it's not going to happen. Tell me it's going to fail. I love it. I love every minute of it.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. It is golden hour, apparently. Getting some nice sunset going on across my face. Anyways, today is chest day. That's the goal. We're probably going to mix in some biceps, maybe triceps. I haven't figured it out. I know I'm doing forearms and stuff tomorrow if I have the time. So today's going to be chest focused, and we're going to work in some other muscle group while we do. Let's get this taken. For tonight, I'm taking a full scoop of Redcon of their pump and of their pre-workout. So we should be nice and pumped up. I'm excited for the pump check. See how we're doing. As for workouts tonight, I want to focus on doing those pec flies I was doing last time that I got some instruction on. I want to work on those. That and some more incline bench and incline dumbbell. We're just going super heavy incline. We might mix in some flat bench movements. I haven't decided yet, but we'll just have to see. I might do heavy singles. That's something I haven't done in a little bit, so we're doing that. For lunch today, I had something kind of funny. I had orange chicken, and then I made myself Mexican street corn. So, drawing a blank. What's that stuff called? Oh, and then shredded Parmesan. Anyways, Parmesan, tahini. Sorry, guys. The video cut. I don't know what happened. So we did some Mexican street corn. So tahini, lime juice, shredded parm, or not shredded, but the powdered cheese, and then a little bit of mayo. So that was good. Had a protein shake today. I cooked up some sausage to have it prepped for when I got home tonight after the workout. So that should be good. That's about it for today. Nothing really important that I want to talk about on the way there. Just kind of want to get in there and get started. My plan is to kind of have a more in-depth drive home. I have some topics I know I'm going to try to go over in my head that I want to discuss and address. So let's get some music moving. I'll get up in there and we'll get moving. It's time to go hit some weights. All right. Ugh. Finally got to the gym. I had a hard time finding parking, which is always a hassle when you're all stimmed up. So it's good we finally got in here. Right now, all I'm doing is mostly just stretching. I kind of do my usual little start where I'm just kind of getting moving, I was sitting doing paperwork, so right now, just kind of letting everything stretch out, decompress my spine. It's all good stuff. But, you have to remember that when you're working out, your stretch is just as important as some of the movement is, because if you're not stretched out right, it does you no good. So, even if you're not somebody who likes to stretch, doing stuff as simple as just super lightweight. If you're somebody who really is focused on maintaining and weightlifting, that's a big way to help. So, I only do a little bit, but I got a homie in the back who I think is going to need a spot. So, what we'll do is we'll film that if he's up for it. Otherwise, we'll get right into the workout. I think we're actually gonna see what's going on with these guys over here and hopefully take over an incline bench. So, let's get into it. Actually going to switch it up a little bit today. We're doing an isolateral decline press. We're just going to, I don't know, I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do set-wise, but I haven't worked a lot of decline recently, so I'm going to mix it in kind of part of my warm-up. We're going light, just 225, so just see where we're at. I'm just going to crank out, what feels good. Sometimes that's all you got to do. It's not always about the sets, and I'll keep mentioning that, but I'm also a big set guy, so there's a time and a place. All right, ready? All right, let's bump it up a little bit. All right, so we're now knocking it up a tad bit more. So we're now at 245, 48. Now, same thing. Let's go for 8. All right, so issue. I did this set okay. That last one was kind of a partial, but I should have put the belt on because as soon as I started pushing, this chair started going up and then slipping down. I think it slipped down a notch or two. But good. All right. All right, let's move over to some dumbbell presses since I see that it's open. So let's get over there. So before we do, I'd like to mention taking advantage of the belt and why. So with this belt, what it allows you to do is as you push, like on normal movements when your feet are planted, you're able to kind of push against the ground. But with this, you can't, so it's kind of pushing you up and out of the seat. Taking advantage of the belt helps keep you in the seat as you go higher. So let's say I'm doing 275. I'm doing sets of 5 for like a 5x5. With that, I'm going to want to use the belt because otherwise the weight itself is more than I weigh, so it's wanting to throw me out of the chair. So I just wanted to take a minute to explain that. So let's move on. All right, so we got some 65s. I'll go right now where we're just going to be throwing some weight around. This isn't crazy heavy. We'll see how the camera angle is. I might move it, but all right. All right. Let's do some short sets. This is kind of heavy. Then we're going to drop the weight down and we're just going to burn it out. So. Alright, let's rest for a second. I'm gonna get a spot for this last 5 just to make sure I got it. So, let's do it. Alright. Yeah, let's get it clean. Just having somebody with you is always a nice little bit of confidence.
Let's go. There you go. Come on.
I'm gonna reset. Yeah, I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna get those last 2.
I'll ride with you. Come on. Let's go.
Alright, so that was like 2.5 sets.
Solid. The only thing is just that one arm goes. Because you have the strength to get that at least 4 or 5 more times.
Yeah, I had the that was good. I'm gonna drop it down to 45. That goes for you guys and this guy. We're gonna drop it down to 45, and I'm just gonna burn them out. All right, cool. Thanks for the help, man.
100%, brother.
All right, well, thanks to the homie for the spot. So, just going over it real quick. So, I still haven't gone over the shoulder injury story yet. We'll talk about that on the way home. That's a good one. So, but this is my left arm is my weak arm, and the injury doesn't help. But sometimes on my press, this is way too tight. Sometimes on my press, I'll either fall in or out with my left arm just because it's just a little bit weaker than my other. But, you know, I know my limits, and we're just going to keep on moving. We're going to drop down to 45, and we're just going to burn. So let's get some weight up, and let's keep moving. All right. It's time to throw these 45s around. So let's get it. All right. So, it was a good set of 10. I was like, just enough for those last 2 were just a good burn. So, we're going to cut the camera for these, for this next set, and I'm going to film the last. But I'm going to get some music going. So, all right. Last set. Fuck. Come on. Good. All right. Let's keep the momentum. Let's go. All right. Pec flies it is. Water break. All right, it's time to cook. All right, one more set, 12, and then we're gonna do one last set and just see how many we can do. So, okay, the light's on. When we're doing these sets, it's really important that I have my shoulders rolled back. I'm squeezing in. And I'm really pulling just right here on my chest. Because if I'm out here throwing it around using my shoulders and, you know, my back per se or whatever, it's not doing me any good. That's why I'm keeping the weight low and we're focusing on the squeeze in here and in here because that's what we're working on. You know, a big thing is if you're doing a movement you're not feeling in what you're trying to do, you're either doing it wrong or you're not doing enough weight. So we got this set and then the burner, so let's get it knocked out. You're good, man. What up? All right. Last set. Or not set, but we're gonna burn this one out. We're all in. We might even do a few partials towards the end of this. So let's stretch these out just a little bit more for these. All right. And that's it. All right. Let's stretch out and let's move on to the next movement. All right. So we're gonna move on to these. Doing some incline chest press. I am bumped the weight up by 10 pounds, so my hope is that'll help. We're just doing 145 or whatever that equivalent would be on a Smith. I don't think this one is weight assisted, but you never know. So we're just gonna bump it up just a tad. All right, I need to shift the bench over that way just a tad, so let's do that. All right. Next step. Come on, one more. Come on. Ah, yes. All right, good. Whew. All right. Let's rest for a second. Let's get one more set. All right. Last one. Come on. Man, those are getting heavy. Alright. Let's move on. Alright, so we're moving on to one of my favorites, which is feet on the bench, flat back, benching. I don't know. There's probably a term for it, but we're gonna go for a few good heavy sets and see how we're feeling, and we might move it up. Too heavy. We gotta drop it down a little bit. Maybe we'll drop it down and we'll move our way back up, but we're gonna drop it down by 30 pounds and try again. All right. Oh, that's heavy. To be fair, we've been doing incline movements the whole time, so let's stay right here. Try to do 2 more sets of 3 and see how we feel, but let's get some more water. All right, let's get it. Come on, I know you got more. All right. Let's get 5. We got it. Last set, we got this. All in. Come on, Carter. Come on. One more. Almost. All right, one more rep. That's all we need. All right, good. All right, let's move on. It's finally time for me to show you guys one of my favorite movements that, as far as I know, this variation of it I came up with. So, I posted this on TikTok a while ago, but haven't put it in one of the videos yet. So this is a minor variation on your normal, like, landmine press. And I call this the incline landmine. So for this movement, you need one of these landmine presses, 2 bar clamps, and a rowing piece of equipment. So our goal here is to give enough room for the clamps to keep this piece of rowing equipment, this rowing grip, from moving. So kind of locking it in place just like so.
All right, so for getting into this movement, you're going to grab reverse. So with your knuckles facing in towards the bar, lift up in a squat, and flip your wrists around. Now what's important is when you're doing these, make sure that this little piece isn't slipping either way, because you don't want this to come crashing down. So once you have it set, stay pretty much vertical. You might have to lean forward a little bit. Roll your shoulders back. And you're going to take advantage of this, and you're going to press up. Now with this comes an insane upper chest and shoulder burn. And then for coming down, your wrists rotate in, and you set it down like so. To be honest, I haven't seen anybody else do this, but at least this version of it, and I really like it. You know, versus having to kind of rest the bar between my palms and not have it sweat and fall out or worry about chalk or anything like that. With this, my wrists stay even. I have the weight evenly distributed across my chest, and all I do is press up and forward. It's a super, super good compound chest press. So I was really excited to show you guys this. So let's knock out some sets and show it in action. So, elaborating, one of the main reasons why I like it is it allows me to do close grip chest press without having to hurt my wrists like I normally do. Like if I'm doing like dumbbells are a different story, but let's say I'm doing a bar, if I have my wrists in too much, it puts a lot of pressure on my shoulders, my wrists, and it just doesn't feel right, at least with a flat bar. So with this, you know, I get the advantage of having both my hands on the same piece of weight, but a lot closer together than normal. So we're going to do another set. Good. I can't explain how excited I was to show you guys this. I was sitting there working some incline. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't showed you guys this yet. And I've showed a few friends, but I posted it once publicly, but it didn't gather much attention. Not as much as I thought it would, to be honest. But, you know, with this, it gives a new workout that I honestly haven't seen anybody else do. And I'm sure it's been done before, but, you know, if not, by some small chance, I'm dubbing it the incline landmine just because it sounds super sweet. So let's gather some more water and then let's get back to it. All right. We're gonna do sets of 5. We're gonna see how many we can do. This will be our final upper chest workout before we do a pump check and move on to a second muscle group. At least a second focus. mile wide. We're not gonna drop it down. We're staying right here. But we're gonna get ourselves a little spot. Hey, John, you spot me? It's a set of 5.
Set of 5.
Yeah.
Ready?
Come on, come on. Ah, grab it. Ah.
Had that, bro. Dude, there's a lot of weight on these parts. Some more. You got it, bro. You got it. There you go. One more. You got it.
One more set.
There you go.
All right, last set of upper chest. Or I guess chest. All right.
Come on, bro. Keep going. You got it. Dude, you got one more.
All right, stay here. I'm gonna hit this last rep.
So what?
Stay here. I'm gonna hit this one more time. Just give me a second. All right. All these shirts are getting so tight. Let's get a lat spread too. Good. We're getting there. We're gonna get all the mass we need soon, but not bad for now. All right. We got that, so let's move on. Let's go hit some. I said biceps, but I'm not sure. Thought about hitting biceps tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Let's get out there. All right, we're gonna do some heavy bicep curls. Ah. What? All right, let's finish this out strong. Oh, I think that's it. All right, so I totally lied. I thought I was gonna stick with biceps, but it felt good. I want to save it for something later. We're gonna keep hitting chest. We're just gonna knock the weight up. We're just gonna keep on going because I hit a second wind, so we're gonna ride that wave now. Also, my legs from those abdominals are dying. Oh my gosh. They hurt so bad, like right on the inside of my leg. All day long, I've been walking funny. Anyways, let's make it so that all day tomorrow, I'm picking shit up weird. All right. One more. All right, that's it. I am done. I think it's time to call it.
All right, guys, we're all finished. I am tired, but it was a really good chest day. I decided more of so to focus on chest than the other stuff just because, I don't know. I caught a little bit more extra energy, and I'm like, you know what? Let's get this knocked out. Let's keep on working. And I kind of pushed past the tired a little bit. But overall, it was really good. I'm glad I was able to share the incline landmine with you guys because I haven't had a chance to do that yet. But I'm my next big move is I'm gonna take my creatine. Keep in mind we are now on to our regular creatine cycle as of Sunday, so this will be day 2 of creatine. So far it's been really good. We're knocking the dose down a little bit. And then, after 6 weeks, we're going to move on and we're going to be off of it for a month or so. And I haven't decided yet whether I want to cut in that period and then build my way back up to another bulk, or if I want to take the 4 weeks off and just keep bulking without it, or if I just kind of want to maintain for 4 weeks and then go back to bulking. I haven't quite decided yet, but I need to spend some more time doing some research and getting some advice from some friends to, kind of see where I'm at, because I'm still, I don't know, I consider myself intermediate when it comes to lifting. I'm not anything special, but, that's kind of why I like my content, is just because I'm mostly keeping track of it for myself. And, even if I can help one of you, which I mentioned before, I'm going to try to do. So today was good, though. I am from those incline bench presses I had, or not bench presses, dumbbell press. I had some ache in my left shoulder. I think that's mostly just because I just didn't stretch enough, figures. But if we end up going again tomorrow, I was talking about hitting cardio in the morning, which I haven't done cardio in a while, but sometimes I finish up leg day with cardio, which is good. But we'll just have to see, because if I'm being honest with you guys, on Thursdays I go line dancing, and it might sound kind of silly, but that stuff kicks my butt. You're moving around, it's a lot of movement, and staying coordinated and all that stuff can be tough sometimes. So it's great cardio, to be honest, and I have a lot of fun with it. Oh, Lotus, that was cool. But it's really enjoyable, and it's once a week where I sweat my ass off running around. So I consider it my once a week cardio, and because, to be honest, minus continuing working on my stamina, I really have no reason to hit cardio. I'm trying to gain muscle. I'm not trying to really burn anything off extra right now, but soon we're going to be back on that, and we're going to cut back down, but I got to gain some more mass before I do that. So that pretty much wraps up tonight's video. I guess I just kind of wanted to talk about, just a little bit of kind of how I'm thinking about my journey, and then just give you an update on how the content's going to change just a tad. We're not taking 2 scoops of creatine anymore. We're taking 1, so we're knocking that back a step, and we're just going to be staying consistent with that, taking it every single day. And, I have it marked on my calendar. That's how I keep track of it. But my hope is to start, instead of just focusing mostly on my proteins and just trying to keep my fats low, trying to start counting out how much food I have and really working on counting macros, because I have spent no time working with that, minus starting to learn a little bit about it just from, doing research and watching videos. So, we're going to start working on that a little bit. I'm going to start, as soon as I get the chance to educate myself on it, I'm going to start, sharing some of that with you guys. But, I want to figure out, see how it works before I even bother, because, if it doesn't, there's no point in sharing. So that's going to wrap up today's video. It was a really good workout. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, liking, commenting, sharing, all that stuff is super helpful. Don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos every week, so try to stay on top of them. Keep watching, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So have a good night.